Hello, welcome back. We are at the tail end of this Hogwarts build, or at least on the 50 by 40 lot. And at this point in the build, I was absolutely gunning it towards the end of that finish line. I was like, all right, I've only got so few spaces left to fill. Let's crank this out. I completely stopped editing videos for like a really long time just because I knew I was in a creative flurry, just trying to get all of the rest of Hogwarts done, just because I wanted it done, I wanted it over. I was so keen, and that culminated in me doing the Muggle Studies classroom and the staff room, which we're doing today. For this classroom, I wanted it to be breaking a bit of the rules that I'd established for Hogwarts thus far. So in it, it's got technology, it's got science, it's got pop culture. It's a little bit of like the free spirit relaxed classroom. So I actually embodied that by actually going through, and you don't actually sit down at a desk. You have like these workstations that have tools on them. And I feel like in this classroom, they look at cameras, they look at televisions, they discuss things like the internet and cleaning devices and how people heat and cool their homes and PlayStations and everything. And they'd actually, take their hammers and take these appliances apart, because this would be the only time they'd ever be really exposed to such things unless they were actually venturing out into the Muggle world. I feel like it would be a really valuable class for a lot of students. So in that, not every student is going to take Muggle Studies as an elective, so it's sort of still hidden away and sort of tucked away and private. So this is for only the students that really picked it, but it's got a lot of social media. I went full ham and just tried to put as much character into this room as I possibly could. It's got telescopes, it's got news articles, and it's got, instead of a whiteboard, it's got a massive screen TV. So I feel like I needed to really embody everything that Hogwarts had been missing up until this moment. And I even go in, I give them little stools, like instead of chairs or everything. They would have sat down in this like really casual beanbag scenario, just discuss the Muggle world. And then we come to our little staff room. Came together super easily. I was so experienced with making Hogwarts rooms at this point. I was cranking it out, and I wanted it to just be a little stopover because I don't feel like the staff have anywhere they can actually go besides maybe the Great Hall or one of the offices just to hang out. And I feel like they needed their own little space because, of course, Hogwarts would definitely have a staff room. Even though we never see it, it would so happen. So it's tucked away. It's got a private bathroom. It's got a little mini kitchenette that I feel like the elves keep nice and stocked for them. And I wanted them to have, a nice round meeting table, a couch. There's some darts happening. There's a meditation mat and a rocking chair. I wanted to give them all sorts of options for actually coming in and just decompressing, because God knows teaching is such a high pressure job and our teachers deserve the best. But really, that's basically it. These are two rooms just absolutely jumped out of my mind and into the game, and we were done. And I'm so happy with how they turned out. I didn't actually know what these two rooms are going to be right down to the wire, so it really I had to dig deep and go, what does this castle need right now to be complete? And this is what I came up with. And honestly, we are about maybe one video away from being done with Hogwarts as a kind of 50 by 40 lot. I have plans to continue the 64 by 64 one, but that is for the future. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one, and bye-bye.